YouTube channel Math with Jeeva. So I'm happy to say this is the end of our first series, Area and Perimeter. In this video, at last we are going to learn how to find the perimeter of compound figures with sectors. Right. So as usual, we'll go through this part also with examples. So let's get started. Our first example is like this. So this is a compound figure with a sector. Can you remember when you were finding the area of compound figures with sectors, what you did, children? You found the figures, what are the figures you can find inside that compound figure, and you name it as 1, 2, 3, then you add them together. Sometimes you had to subtract. But when we are finding the perimeter, it's little bit different. Now, you know perimeter is the distance around the boundaries, around that particular shape. So, we want to start from one point and we want to go around this shape. So, that is how you want to find the perimeter. Now, tell me, so this is 18 centimeter, this is a rectangle and this should be 18 centimeter. And what are the distances we want to go when we complete the whole shape? So, this 18 centimeter we want to go, and this circular thing, then again 18 centimeter and another 14 centimeter. So what I can do, first I write this 18 centimeter and then this 18 centimeter again and this 14 centimeter. Then what I want to do, I want to get this curvy length. So it's a half circle. Can you see? Children, how do you find the perimeter of a half circle? I told you full circle, the circumference is 2 5 r. Half circle, 2 5 r divided by 2. Okay? Right. So now you want to have your working column. 18 plus 18 and 14. Answer is it is 50. So you can straight away write down this as 50 centimeter plus, and instead of this 2 5 r over 2, what you can write, children? You can simplify, and what is the remaining part? It is 5 r. Then 50 centimeter plus, instead of 5, now I write 22 over 7 times r. Children, now look at this. This is a rectangle and this side is 14 centimeters. Now this side also should be 14 centimeter. It is what? It is the diameter of this particular given circle, right? We have a half circle, but what is this length? We can take it as the diameter. Now already you know the relationship between the diameter and the radius. What is the relationship? Diameter equals 2 times r and radius equal to half of the diameter. Right. Now tell me, if the diameter is 14 centimeters, right, what is the r value? It should be 7. So instead this r, now I write 7. Okay. Then 7 you can simplify. Then what is the final answer? 50 centimeter plus 22 centimeters. The answer should be 72 centimeters. This is the perimeter of this given compound figure. Hope everybody understood. What you want to do, children? You want to start from a particular point and you want to go around that given shape. You want to find each and every distance. So if there is a sector, you want to look at whether it's a half circle or a quarter circle or else another sector with a given angle value, right? Okay, so let's move to the second example. It's like this. They have marked these two lines as equal and it is 4 centimeters. If this side is 4 centimeters, So definitely this side also should be 4 centimeters, and this length they have marked as 7 centimeters. Children, again you want to find the perimeter of this compound figure. What you want to do, you want to start from particular point and you want to go like this, right? Now tell me, 4 centimeters, 4 centimeters. You want to take those two sides and you want to find this length. How can you find? First of all, you write 4 centimeter plus 4 centimeter plus, what is this again? It's a half circle, right? If it is a half circle, 2 pi r over 2. Now what you want to do? 4 centimeter plus 4 centimeter, it is 8 centimeter, and 2 pi r over 2 you can simplify and you can take as 5r. Then how do you find 5r? 5 is 22 over 7. And what is r, children? Here they have given the diameter value. I told you diameter equals 2 times r. That means r equals diameter divided by 2. Diameter is 7 they have given, and it should be divided by 2 to get the r value. Now you can simplify this easily. 7 times 1, 7 times 1. Then 2 times 1, 2 times 11. Now what happened? 8 centimeter plus 11 centimeters. Then what is the answer? 19 centimeter is the final perimeter value of this compound figure. Right. Okay. So let's move to the next question. Right. It's like this. It's a nice figure. Look at this. See, it's very beautiful, right? Now we want to find the perimeter of this shape. How can you shape? Children, can you see 3 half circles in this picture? Can you see? I can see 3 half circles. Look at this. So this is the first one, right? I mark it as number 1. Understood? So they have given like this. So this is a half circle. What is the second half circle I can have? I'll mark it in a different color. Then you can find it. It's like this. This is the second half circle. Right? And what is the third half circle you can find? Look at this. Now can you understand? So this is number 2, right? And this is number 3. Now you have 3 half circles to find the perimeter of this compound figure. What you can do? So let's say what are the values they have given. So they have marked this as 7 centimeters and this length as 7 centimeters. Now think about only part 1. So how can you find? It's a half circle and the length from here to here. So this red color one. Tell me how you can find that. It's like this. 2 pi r. So I'll do it in red color. Then you can identify. 2 pi r divided by 2. So what you want to do? Can you remember I told you? So here you can simplify this. Then the value is 5r. What is the phi value? 22 over 7 times what is the r value here? They have given this full length, that is they have given the diameter. Then r value should be half of it. Okay? Right. How can you simplify this? 7 times 1, 7 times 1. 2 times 1, 2 times 11. Then what is the answer? 11 centimeters. Right? Okay. Children, so this is the perimeter of part 1. Now tell me part 2. I am going to do it in black color because I have marked it in black. Now tell me children, how do you find that half circle? So that means from here to here, how do you find the length? Again it's a half circle. If it is a half circle, what you want to do? Again 2 5 r over 2. Then when you simplify this 2, then you have 5r. What is the 5 value? 22 over 7. What is the r value? Again they have given the diameter value as 7 centimeters. If so, radius of this half circle also 7 over 2. So do we need to find the value of this half circle? No, already we found the perimeter of this half circle where the diameter is 7 centimeters. And in this half circle also the diameter is, this length is 7 centimeter, which is very similar to number 1, part number 1. So number 2, I write what? Same as 1. So that is what? 11 centimeters. Okay. Then we'll move to third one. Now look at the third one. So it's a big half circle. And what is, so we want to find the length from here to here. So this length is the diameter. So we can consider this length as the diameter. What's that length? 7 centimeter times 7 centimeter plus 7 centimeters, right? So then 7 plus 7, it is 14. Now it's a half circle. What you want to do? 2 5r divide by 2 because it's a half circle. Then you can simplify this as 5r. Instead of 5, I write 22 over 7. And instead of r, what I should write now? The total length is 14. 14 divided by 2, or else you can write this as the radius. Right. 14 divided by 2. How you can simplify? 7 times 1, 7 times 2. 2 times 1, 2 times 1. Answer is 22 centimeter. So this is number 3. Now tell me the total perimeter value. Now you start from here. So this is 22 centimeters and you come like this, 11 centimeters. Then you come like this, another 11 centimeters. All together, what is the value, children? 22, 11, 11. So it is, answer is 44 centimeters. The total perimeter, this is 22 and another 11 and another 11. All together, the perimeter of this compound figure is 44 centimeters. Hope everybody understood. Right? Okay. So let's move to our fourth example. Right. Look at this. Okay, so now you have a square. You have a square, right? Okay, so I mark this as a square. All 4 sides are equal. Now, let's say this is a land or a portion of a land. Now I want to have a flower beds, right? Okay, now look at this. I want to have a flower bed like this, right? And I want to cover this, right? I want to cover this. That means I want to find the length from here to here and here to here, right? Children, look at this figure carefully. Why? I want to find the length. So this length and this length. Right. Now look at this and think, if you don't have these things, now what happened, children? So this length is like what? this side is equal and this side is equal. And tell me what is this? It's like what? It's like quarter circle. It's like quarter circle. Let's say this length is, yes, they have given this as 10.5 centimeters. So this as 10.5 centimeters. Now tell me, now look at only this part. It's like a quarter circle. Then how do you get this length? 2 pi r over 4. Understood? So this length, how do you find? 2 pi r is the full circle and you divide it by 4 because it seems as a quarter circle. Right. Now, I told you to write this as 2 pi r divide by 4 for your easy calculations. Right. Now, let's do this. 2 times 5 is 22 over 7. And what is the r value now? 10.5 centimeters. The whole thing should be divided by 4. Okay? Right. Now, 7 times 1. Here 7 times 1.5. Right? Then 2 times 1.5. What is the answer, children? 2 times 1.5. 7 times here 1. Then 7 times here. 7 times 1, 7. And 35. 7 times 5, 35. 1.5. 1.5 times 2, it is 3. 3 times 22. What you want to do? 3 times 22, it is 66 divided by 4. Hope everybody understood. What? 2 times 5 times r. 5 is 22 over 7. And r value they have given 10.5. Then can you simplify this? Yes. 7 times 1. 7 times 1.5 is 10.5. 1.5 times 2 is 3. 3 times 22, it is 66. That whole thing should be divided by 4. So this is the length of this part. Right? What was the next one we had? It's like this. Now look at this. Let's say if you don't have this side, now what happened? Now it's like this. Now look at this. Again, what is that? Now can you understand? So again, it's like a quarter circle. And look at the measurement. This is 10.5 and this is 10.5. And to find this value, length, again, it's a quarter of a circle. And that means 2 pi r divided by 4. And what is the phi value? It is 22 over 7. What is the r value? Here also 10.5. That means to this length you get the same answer. Now tell me, so to find both together, what you want to do, 66 over 4 is one side, so that means this part. Now you have similar length like that, then you want to multiply this by 2. How do you simplify this? 2 times 1, 2 times 2. Then 66 over 2 is what? 33 centimeters. Okay, hope you understood this well, because here you want to find the outer boundary or the length perimeter of this shape. Okay, right, you want to imagine what you can find inside this given compound figure. Right, children, that is the end of today's lesson, and that's the end of our first series, area and perimeter. Now hereafter we want to cover volume and surface area of solids. Likewise we have to cover few parts, but this is the end of the area and perimeter. And if you are from grade 10 and 11 in national schools or as government school, you may find these are the ones you learn in grade 10 and 11. That means if you need to find a question from O-level paper from area and perimeter, so different shapes, squares, rectangles, triangles, parallelograms, trapeziums, then circles, how to find the area of compound figures with sectors, how to find the perimeter of compound figures with sectors. Now we learnt a lot with this series. So hope to see you again with a new series apart from our algebra and geometry series. So you may find when you watch my YouTube channel, you may find different series, algebra and geometry. I have started already, and at the end of this series, I am going to start a new series. It may be sometimes, most probably it may be about fractions, right? See you children, and don't forget to share these videos and this lesson with your friends, and try to learn the concept well and try to find some questions and practice them. Why? Near future you may find my website. There you can find a lot of model questions together with model answers, right? Till then, we'll meet again with a new series. See you children. So that's the end of area and perimeter series.